Hello, welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're so excited that you took this time to come join us. As you can see, I'm joined by some very special guests, some new faces for you guys. This is the Flirt for Free marketing team. So I'm going to let each of them introduce themselves, tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been with Flirt, what your role is, and then we'll get started.
Well, I guess I'll start. So I'm Angie, and I'm the marketing director. I run a couple of brands. I'm so excited. So not just Flirt for Free, but also under us is Penthouse and X Videos. I've been doing marketing for 25 years. Okay, so I'm a seasoned veteran, and I'm anxious to learn what you guys all want, and I'm just excited. So thank you, everybody.
My name is Charlene Carter. I am the brand manager. I've been with Flirt for 6 years now. That's it.
My turn. All right. So I am Sam, community manager. I also do copywriting. I'm also working on Gay Social, and I will have been with Flirt for 3 years. My 3-year anniversary is this Friday.
I'm Charles. I'm also the copywriter, the marketing copywriter. I do the main Flirt4Free blog and a lot of the site copy. I've interviewed a bunch of you guys, I think. And I do also the video scripts that some of you guys like May has acted in. Yeah, I just had my 4-year anniversary 3 days ago. So I've been here 4 years now.
A lot of years of experience between us all. I think we're at pushing 45, pushing 50 maybe. So a lot of years. So as you can see, this is going to be a really cool chat. Chicos, para los que estén aquí, que hablen español, yo voy a estar aquí traduciendo algunas cositas. So cada vez que terminen de hablar de un tópico, voy a ingresar y traducirlo a español. All right. Our other member of the marketing team, Giselle, is having some connection issues, but you guys saw our video pop up hopefully for a second. She is new to the Flirt company. She's been, oh, there she is. I'll let Giselle introduce herself now that she's back.
I'm Giselle, the social community manager. I just started a few months ago, but I feel like I've been with you guys forever. I just wanted to give you a little bit of my background. I've been in the entertainment industry. I've produced small little things here and there, some independent projects. So I've learned a lot through that, and I've done a lot of marketing for different companies. And that's just a bit of my background, and I'm excited to be here with you. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Okay, so it looks like I can't do my video. So, and one was off, huh? It is? Oh, okay. That's weird. All right, cool. Okay, sorry.
So should we
Do we just start the presentation?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, all right. So I'm excited to finally talk to you all. The purpose for this webinar, and please, if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. But the purpose of this webinar is to finally introduce our marketing team. We're a brand new team. We have community managers, we have content creators, we have Charles, who does our blog and our website information and our promos. And we also have Charlene, who's now in charge of our merchandising and also our brand management. So the goal of what we're trying to do here is to just let you know that we're here. And we're sort of like the right arm for broadcasting. Whatever promos that you have, whatever that we're trying to promote, our social team will amplify the message for you. And we're trying to grow a community as well. So we're excited. This will hopefully be our first and not our last webinar, but I want to get some things out there so that way we can focus. Go ahead to the next slide. Okay, so again, our goals are building a Flirt4Free brand, We also want to work together to increase our social engagement for our website, our social media channels, and also for our models. Another thing that we'd like to do in our department and for all of us is develop a social media approach that reaches the most amount of customers. So we're emphasizing community. And we're also here to help you increase engagement through content, through polls, through giveaways, and through contests. So this is kind of like our coming out party to all of you. Okay. You can go ahead. Any questions?
Chicos, aquí, I'm just going to translate super quick. Chicos, aquí rapidito. So Angie es la directora de marketing de Flirt4Free y lo que está platicando es que este equipo es totalmente nuevo. Hemos crecido demasiado. Tenemos manejadores que están manejando la comunidad, que están manejando la marca, que están a cargo de las redes sociales. So la meta de esa reunión y la meta del equipo de marketing es crecer la marca de Flirt4Free, es trabajar juntos para amplificar nuestras voces, para promocionarnos mutuamente, nosotros y ustedes juntos. Y es también crear una voz nueva para poder también crear una comunidad entre los modelos, entre Flirt4Free. So, la meta es trabajar juntos para tener más interactividad en las redes sociales.
Great. So again, this is our team. Giselle and Sam are the community managers, and they help post and manage the social media accounts. And then we have Charles, who does the writing, the scripting for the videos, and also the email and PR. Then we have our content creators who will put together the photos that you give us, all of the model content licensing videos that you also send to us, and Charlene. And then Charlene is the one who's handling our branding, our merchandising, and our promotions. And then there's me. Okay, so this is our team, but we have a lot to do. Okay, go ahead. I'm just so excited. So again, just to tell you what we have in our department, we run Penthouse Instagram and Penthouse Twitter. We also have X videos, which in a few short words, we have a huge social footprint. So we want to make sure that we also work with Flirt4Free to increase the engagement, because we have a lot of accounts right now. So if we can help build that engagement and that community, then we will grow Flirt4Free even more. Okay.
So chicos, lo que dice Angie es que tenemos, aparte de manejar las redes de Flirt4Free, manejamos las redes de muchas marcas como estas, Penthouse, X Videos, Girls Gone Wild, Camster. So, entre todas las marcas que nuestro equipo de marketing maneja, tenemos más de 3.3 millones de seguidores. So, son muchos seguidores, mucha audiencia. So, por eso es que estamos tratando de amplificar y trabajar y hacer cosas diferentes para tomar ventaja de todos estos seguidores y todas esas marcas diferentes que cada una tiene como su look diferente.
Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to present as well is what are we going to be doing in the next few months? For one thing, we want to make sure that you understand how we work and what are the benefits, right? What do we get out of this? What do you get out of it? So what we're doing is that in order to amplify the message and to get more engagement and followers, we need to create our branded content, and we'll help you make it. Remember when I told you that we had video producers and writers and social media content producers? We'll help you make it, because we truly believe that to build a community, we have to set ourselves above the bar. And really, we want to do that through our performers, through the engagement and what we can do for you and what we can do together as a community. The rules of engagement are, and we all know this in social, when you engage and we engage, we look like a big community, right? We get followers, we get engagement, our exposure can increase, okay? And that's one of the things that I learned, not just from Twitter, but from Instagram. It's always about increasing how we speak to each other. Okay, so if we quote a tweet, if we comment, if we retweet, if we like, then the scope of that exposure only increases. With that, we want to interact with each other. And I know there's healthy competition, but we also want to increase our brand, right? So we want to make the circle of model and the performers and friends and engage with each other. Okay, so that way, yes, there's the competition, but we also want to engage with each other. So this increases the community, it increases eyes on our brand. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Giselle and Sam have started to, I mean, they're messaging you, they're DMing you, they're really engaged, and we want that. Okay. Carlos?
Ahorita es que el método que estamos usando ahorita es algo que beneficie para todos. Necesitamos crear más contenido exclusivo, más contenido brandeado, más contenido que vaya con las marcas de las diferentes redes sociales que manejamos. La meta es crecer una comunidad que tenga un nivel de participación muy, muy alto entre todos. O sea, lo que dijo Angie es que su experiencia, lo que ha visto, lo que ayuda a crecer marcas, lo que ayuda a crecer seguidores, es tener un nivel de participación muy alto, de interacción muy alta, igual que en sus salas, cuando están platicando con sus clientes. Entre más interacción, mejor y más ganancias, igual en las redes sociales. O lo que está diciendo es que es bueno comentar en posteos, es bueno hacer retweets, pero si vas a hacer el retweet, haz el retweet con un quote, un retweet con palabras, o sea, para que no solamente digas, oye, me gusta este video, solo reposteé, pero ¿por qué te gusta este video? ¿Qué es lo que encontraste sexy del video o chistoso? Porque así es como vamos a poder obtener más ojos viendo nuestro contenido y creciendo sus seguidores.
Okay, and again, we're just re-saying what we want to do is to help build that community, build our relationships with models through Miguel and through Carlos. And our main goal is to support, to comment, engage, and retweet all of your posts, but we're looking for good content. And we'll revisit that later because we do have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have a lot of accounts, and we need to figure out like what content is good for which, right? So again, if you like it, a post, it's great. If you retweet it, it's better. If you comment and tag, it's like over the moon, right? And if you quote the retweet, that's the best. But we also have TikTok and Instagram, and we want to help the community grow, right? And that only brings conversions, and it just makes it rain, right? So anyways, we keep repeating, but this is really, really what we want to do for all of you.
O sea, ¿qué tan importante es esto? La meta es que no solamente trabajar nosotros con ustedes, pero ustedes con otros modelos, o sea, interactuar con más modelos en redes sociales, con amigos, modelos de diferentes países, y ayudarlos. Por ejemplo, lo bueno es hacer un like, mejor es hacer un reposteo, lo mejor sería comentar y taggear, y lo mejor, o sea, lo mejor de lo mejor es hacer un reposteo con un comentario, con un quote. Entre más hagamos esto, eso también va a ayudar mucho con convertir a más usuarios de las redes sociales a ser usuarios que están gastando en la página, que es la meta, que haya más gasto. O sea, nunca va a haber nunca vamos a tener, o sea, siempre queremos más usuarios que estén gastando. Hacer cosas así va a ayudar a convertir a más.
These are our platforms, and I just saw a question in here in regards to, well, how can we market our adult content if social media doesn't like it? So we'll also get to that. But our platforms that we're handling right now are Twitter, again, Instagram, TikTok. We also have a blog, and we're also doing YouTube, but we also have model content. We have the promos on the website. We have website videos, and we are creating social media promos as well. So we have a multiple amount of platforms where we can promote. And that's a really good question about content. So I run X Videos. It's a porn social media account. I know I have posted a lot of adult content on Twitter. It's going to be different on TikTok. It will be different on Instagram. It's also different on YouTube. They don't allow that type of content, but I see TikTok as the gateway to Twitter, right? It's like you can't put all of your eggs in one basket. Okay, so if we can spread the content, we can bring different or use different content to ultimately bring viewers to the Twitter channel or bringing it to the website. But that's a good point, and we will talk about that. Like TikTok's great for dancing. I see Croy does it all the time, and he has a lot of followers. So imagine those followers building that relationship with him on TikTok. It's about the relationship. And then we convert that into a Twitter follower, or we convert that as a customer for you. Okay. But that's a good question. Very good question. Okay.
I'll translate super quick, but I do want to shout out Jade Heather, who just said TikTok is how she grew her following. Because literally yesterday, Giselle gave me my first TikTok tutorial, and she was literally showing, and we're going to talk about this later, but she was showing me examples of some of her friends and people that work on other platforms who have used TikTok as like a really good tool to grow their followers on Instagram. So Giselle will talk more about that later, but yes, Jade, love that you had that same experience. Ok, chicos, aquí rapidito. So, lo que dice Angie es que hay muchas preguntas sobre, ay, pero si las redes sociales no les gusta el contenido adulto, ¿cómo puedo crecer? ¿Cómo puedo interactuar así si me cierran las cuentas? Lo que dice Angie, no sé si esa expresión se traslada igual, pero es que no hay que poner todos los huevos en una canasta, so hay que como separarlos y ponerlos en diferentes lugares. So, Twitter es una marca en donde tú puedes ser un poquito más explícito. Angie maneja las redes sociales de Xvideos, que es una página porno, y en ese sí postea cosas mucho más gráficas, más adultas. Mientras que TikTok es más de bailar, es más de ser un poquito no tan adulto. Pero la cosa es que tú puedes hacer cosas divertidas, demostrar tu personalidad en TikTok y ya que tengas seguidores ahí, trasladar y pasar esos seguidores a que sean seguidores en Instagram, en TikTok y crecer tus marcas, porque también los seguidores que te sigan en TikTok quizás van a ser muy diferentes a tus seguidores en Twitter, Instagram. So hay que tratar de hacer diferentes cosas que vayan con cada diferente plataforma para obtener los mejores resultados. Exacto, como dice Amber Jace, TikTok es la parte divertida, Instagram es la parte más profesional y Twitter es donde puedes ir un poquito más sensual. So what Amber Jace just said, which is going along with what Angie was saying, is that TikTok is where you could be your fun self. Instagram, you could be your more professional self. Twitter is where you could be a little more sensual, a little more adult. So like, exactly, that's like a perfect way to look at it.
No, that's great. That's great. Ooh, and this is good. This is good that we're sharing this information, right? Because I oversee a lot of the extreme accounts, and then we have, oh, it's the Flirt Summit Instagram, right? So there's different content for different platforms. Okay, so this is the exciting part, is that we are trying TikTok, and then I'll let Giselle speak, but I want you guys to know, I pulled these stats. TikTok has 1 billion monthly active users. 1 billion. Okay, so it's becoming, it's the next big thing, right? But again, we have to use the right content, because we all know we've been blocked before. Not gonna lie, we have been blocked on TikTok. Our accounts have been taken down. But that's, again, we have to figure out the right content. Okay, so Giselle, I'm gonna let her speak about how we're using the TikTok account. And she's gonna show you some examples of what we're doing for Valentine's Day, which is what I'm excited about.
Talk to you. Okay, so right now I'm excited to build our TikTok because, like you said, it is a gateway. I actually had a friend that only had about 26,000 on her Instagram, and within like 4 or 5 months after I told her, I was like, go on TikTok, do your little TikTok thing, and build your following that way because it's growing. And I told her this about a year ago. And after about, I think like 4 or 5 months, she grew it from 26,000 on her Instagram to 100,000. and now she's over 100,000, and it's still growing. And she's just being consistent. But that's why me and Carlos and a couple of other of us are showing you examples of what you can do, because it's fun, it's interactive. It's just showing a side of you that is more personable to somebody, and giving a little bit of information to somebody, and then in a short amount of time, but in a funny way, in an entertaining way. And the more you entertain people, the more it comes back to you, as far as your Instagram, as far as like following you on Twitter, as far as like looking for you on Flirt4Free. I mean, the sky's the limit. So that's basically why we're trying to build it up. And right now we're doing the Valentine's Day movie line challenge. And there's an example of us. I don't know if you have it up, Carlos. Is there an example that we could show them?
Asking him to love her. I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
Awkward. Giselle, I'm gay.
Oh, okay. It changes everything.
Let's go shop.
So that's just a cute little example. We did that in like what, Carlos? Like I showed him like this is our first one in like a minute. Literally.
In a TikTok. I'd never even logged into TikTok. And I always thought it was like so complicated. Giselle sat me down for like 5 minutes and she was like, this is what it looks like. This is how you, borrow the audio. This is like how you look up challenges. It was so easy. We literally filmed that in maybe 5 minutes, like 2 takes, because, the first one I giggled through it, but like so easy, so fun. So like, think about it. If me and Giselle can do this in 5 minutes, you guys are so creative. You guys know your angles better than anybody. Like you can make the most phenomenal TikToks. So yeah, we really want all of you guys to participate in this Valentine's Day. It's our first big TikTok challenge that we're doing. So just look up the audio from your favorite movies. So like what we did, we knew we wanted to do Notting Hill. Giselle just typed in Julia Roberts movie lines. I think it was like the second or third video, and it was that quote. So just look it up like that, do the audio, make it funny, link up with a friend, if you have a camp friend that lives near you, or that you could do it virtually, do it that way.
That's such a good idea. Do it with a friend, right?
Yeah.
And don't worry, like, we'll get through this. Like, I'm pretty sure like in a month, we're all going to become TikTok experts. And Carlos will do his dance challenge finally, right? So, but remember, it's because we want to put all your eggs in one basket. Let's dominate social with the amount of followers and engagement that we can get.
Love it. I'm going to say this in Spanish really quick. Chicos, so lo que estamos platicando ahorita es la importancia del TikTok. TikTok es una de las, compañías, marcas, redes sociales más
I'm
grandes
also just a
del
girl.
momento. Y Angie tenía unas estadísticas súper interesantes, que hay más de 1 billón de usuarios activos cada mes en TikTok. De todos esos usuarios, el 20%, el 20% de todo el mundo está en TikTok, y el 22% son activos. Lo padre de esto es que hay que hacer cosas divertidas, cosas que demuestren tu personalidad, que atraigan atención. Y estamos platicando sobre este challenge. Es el primer challenge que estamos haciendo en TikTok, que va a ser el challenge del día de San Valentín, de Dub Smash. Es como un lip sync, donde tú como mueves la boca, pero es el audio de una película. Encuentren su película favorita romántica de San Valentín, o película así romántica, y hagan este video. Si pueden hacerlo con un amigo o una amiga, pues mejor, ideal, para tener más energía, más personas, y para unir las redes de los dos, los seguidores de los dos, algo divertido para ellos. Tienen que grabar este video, es súper fácil. Por ejemplo, el video que les enseñamos es una película de Julia Roberts. Giselle en TikTok hizo search y puso líneas de Julia Roberts. De películas, era como el segundo o tercero, lo abrimos y lo grabamos súper rápido. Háganlo, y Guys, what is the hashtag again that we're using for the Valentine's Day Dub Smash?
Maybe F for F Valentine?
I believe you guys, I believe to participate in this challenge, when you post your video on TikTok, you tag us, and our tag on TikTok is just Flirt for Free. And the hashtag, I believe, will also just be Flirt for Free, and we'll see it. We want to see as many of these as possible. We're going to repost every single one of them. We want to blow up TikTok with this Valentine's Day Dub Smash. So the more we can do, the better.
In the chat, I think Shayna reached out, and Adriana and Jade are giving her giving her their contact information on Twitter. And this is exactly what we mean by building a community. It's perfect. I mean, we see it every holiday. Every time someone does a scripted video and we post it, and then the model who is in the scripted video comments on it, and then that starts a whole conversation, and then all of a sudden you have thousands of more people seeing your promotional material versus just like 1,000 or 2,000. You might get up to 10 or 12,000 views. And the likes and comments that you see on Flirt4Free Twitter don't necessarily reflect the engagement, because not everyone will actually engage with adult content on social media. Not all fans will actually engage with it. So, but we can see how many are looking, and that's really the number we have to go by.
Love it. Well, I guess we can move on to the next section.
So I'm going to talk for a bit until my boss comes back. So this is what we have coming up. These are things that we're going to reach out to you guys for content. And if you're interested in providing content for it, you can also reach out to us. That's also key. Like, if you guys are interested and excited in doing promotional content, whether it's on social or on the site, we can find a place for you. But anyway, so we have our new line of elite custom underwear for guys and girls that we're going to launch during Valentine's Day, and these will go to models who place in the holiday contest. We have some videos we're going to put out on Twitter to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. And we're also launching, we don't have all the details yet, but Charlene and Angie are working hard to launch a new brand ambassador program for us. In the past, we've had like one male ambassador, one female ambassador, and that's been good, but we want more. We want to push more of you in that way. So look out for, I guess in the coming weeks, we're going to be getting more details out about our ambassador program. Our new logo and branding. So when Angie came on, we all, our whole department, we worked together and came up with, it's not a drastic redesign of the Flirt4Free brand, but it's something that differentiates Flirt4Free from actually the rest of the brands that we handle. So we're going to do we're not changing much about the site, but we're going to have the visuals are going to look a little bit different. And on that same note, the visuals for the other brands that we handle in-house are going to start looking different too. They're going to be differentiated. So you can, even if you feel like you don't fit a certain brand, there's a brand out there for you on our list that like maybe you want to associate with that brand more. Like maybe you're more of a Campster model, or maybe you're more of a Randy Blue guy or something like that. All of those brands get pretty high engagement, so we can always find a place for you. Whether it doesn't matter if you're like you've been with us for years or you're brand new. Flirt TV, that's something we're working on right now. I don't have a lot of details about that, but I can say that we're going to do some scripted stuff, some lifestyle stuff, and we want you guys to be involved every step of the way. So we're talking like interviews, maybe little sketches, maybe things like that. So we want to do something that talks a little bit about the cam life. We want to do the funny, kind of lighthearted, give some lifestyle ideas, and we've been working on this for a bit. So
Hola.
Andy's back.
I'm
Andy,
back.
adequately covered this whole slide, but if you wanted to say anything else, I'm gonna shut up now.
Oh yeah, just more fun. That's all I ask for. More fun, more fun.
Ok, chicos, aquí rapidito lo que viene. Una cosa es un programa nuevo que hemos lanzado que se llama Elite Undies. Lo vamos a lanzar con el día de San Valentín. So, va a haber más información. Vamos a publicar unos videos explicando más este concurso, pero básicamente todos los ganadores del concurso de San Valentín se van a ganar un par de como boxers o así como panties súper customized, súper brandeados, súper bonitos. También tenemos un programa nuevo que va a ser un programa de embajadores de la marca. Viene súper pronto. Está lanzado completamente diferente. Es una compañía, va a ser un programa que en el pasado teníamos un hombre y una mujer. Ahora vamos a tener mucho más. Vamos a tener un grupo de embajadores. O más información viene pronto de eso. También hemos lanzado un logo nuevo. Estamos haciendo más branding nuevo con todas las marcas que tenemos. Vamos a estar pidiendo mucho más contenido y vamos a lanzar una marca de un show nuevo que se llama Flirt4Free. Va a ser diferente, súper divertido, más lifestyle, más como cosas nuevas que vienen a la página, o sea, súper padres o cosas divertidas vienen. Yes, May. Oh my God. Yes.
Oh,
so
yes.
you definitely should do like a cribs for your cam rooms, but also we should do like a summit cribs where different models like do tours of their like suites at the resort. Oh my God, even like MTV Spring. Well, we could talk about this later, but like MTV Spring Break where like we could have different VJs every night at the parties, like hosting the full thing. So Flirt TV is gonna be crazy, you guys. You don't even know.
Oh my God, there's so many things. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm like really into chatting. So if I'm not paying attention, it's because I'm looking. So yeah, I'm super excited and we're going to start writing some script ideas. If you have ideas, please let us know. Like I want to launch Flirt TV in March, Carlos. March 1st.
You heard it here first.
Okay. I'm ready. All right. So in conclusion, at least I made it to the last slide. So stay enthusiastic, please, because we're excited. We're excited to do this more. We have a brand new team that have come together to do this. Like we're here for you. Building that community or community will only make us stronger as a brand too. I believe that 100%. And we're here to help with any content. I'm like, this is great right here. We're talking about hashtags. We're talking about topics. We're talking about merchandise. Like there's a lot of questions that I know that you all have. And we just want to make sure that we can best communicate and talk to you as well. Through Carlos and Miguel, they're also available. Like we're going to work more as a team. That's what I'm saying. And then just on that, if you are making content, you can also look at your rooms. Like is there a video? And put together a photo shoot.
I'll just jump in there. So what she was saying before she turned into a robot was that, in order for us to use your content, what you post on the website, what you post on your bio, in order for us to use that in promo material, we need to make sure that there's good lighting, there's good video quality, and if you many of you who work for studio photo shoots, those of you who haven't, I mean, we can't encourage. We can't de-emphasize the importance of that. It's having good photos really, helps us. And you can talk to us about what level of quality we're looking for. But sometimes if you don't see yourself appearing in promotional material, it's a simple fact that like when our design department gets your photo and they try to work it into their design, maybe it comes out a little pixelated or it doesn't look right in that way. It has nothing to do with the way you look or your quality as a model. A lot of it is just sometimes the photos, while they look great on the site, from our creative standpoint, they're just not meeting the file quality standards, right? Not talking about visual quality. I'm talking about like visual, yeah. So, so yeah. But that being said, do you want to go to the next slide, Carlos? Oh, Angie, are you back, or you want to? Oh no, she's flashing out. Okay.
Chicos, estamos súper entusiasmados de estar trabajando juntos. Queremos usar modelos diferentes en promociones, queremos promocionar a todos. Si sientes que no estamos haciéndote suficiente promoción, escríbenos para ver cómo podemos trabajar, porque como hablamos antes, tenemos muchísimas diferentes marcas que podemos utilizar, que podemos promocionar. También puede ser que podemos trabajar contigo para encontrar cuál es tu marca, cuál es como lo que te va a ayudar a resaltar a ti, para poder crear esta comunidad más fuerte. Y queremos que eso sea como un equipo, que no se sientan que están solos. Y un recordatorio aquí rapidito es que es súper importante tener buena luz, buena calidad de video, buenas fotos subidas a tu perfil, porque nuestros editores, los diseñadores de esas promociones, buscan entre las fotos y a veces quieren usar modelos diferentes, pero no encuentran fotos que están en poses correctas para ponerlos en banners de la página. O que a veces el tamaño o la calidad de la foto, cuando lo expande, sale súper pixelada. Por eso también es importante, muy, muy importante tener contenido de buena calidad. Sí, estamos acá para eso. All right, guys, Q&A time. Oh, actually, one really quick thing we forgot to mention. It's super, super boring, but it's super quick, so I'm going to say it super fast. So whenever you guys see anything across any of our social networks, on our TikTok, on our Twitter, on our Instagram, if it's a photo maybe you don't love, a photo you don't want up there, maybe you're going to take some time away from camming and you don't want that content up there, always write to us directly. Our team will immediately take that content down. It's going to be a lot faster, so please do it that way. Chicos, algo aquí rapidito. Si ven un posteo que no quieren que esté en nuestras redes sociales porque no les gusta la foto, van a tomar un tiempo fuera de trabajar la página, lo que sea, en vez de reportar la foto a Twitter o a Instagram, contáctanos directamente. Nosotros con gusto, rápidamente, quitaremos esa foto de las redes. All right, guys, so we got several questions throughout this. So Mary Lee asked how, oh, go ahead, Brett.
Q&A, can you bounce to the last slide?
Oh, yeah.
We'll come back. All right, so just a reminder, these are all the brands that our marketing team, these are the brands that we handle in-house. This is all us. So we don't know if everybody knows that, right? So again, and the reason I want you guys to know this, the reason we want you guys to know this is because while certain picture qualities, certain models may fit the Flirt4Free branding and Flirt4Free promo material better, and maybe you don't feel that that's you, maybe that's not you, I don't know, but there are a lot of options out there. You can maybe like photos with like selfies taken in a mirror with you flexing with a cell phone go over way better on the X video cams Twitter than it would on Flirt4Free, right? So there's a market out there for you. If you're someone asked earlier if they're where do they go if they're older? Yeah, we have a place for you too. If you don't feel like you're making headway in your career as a model on Flirt, as a Flirt4Free model, you can shift your direction and we'll work with you on that. So
Sí, so chicos, lo que decía Charles es que esas son todas las marcas, bueno, no todas, alguna de las marcas con las que trabajamos. So, hay un lugar para todos los modelos, para todos tipos, porque quizás tú tienes un look que es súper penthouse y tu amigo tiene un look que es súper Randy Blue o cosas así. So, tenemos muchas marcas en las que podemos promocionar. So, eso es lo que queremos hacer. Queremos tomar la mejor ventaja de todas esas marcas, de todos estos seguidores. All right, guys. Oh, yeah.
To add a little something about the pictures and the quality and our whole marketing team, when we choose a picture, it's really really important, like he said about the lighting and the pixelation quality and everything. But just like that, how he was saying, you can use the ones that are just like from your camera phone. And then if you feel that you could fit into any one of these other white labels, then we could definitely use it for that branding. So our branding is a little different. I feel like Flirt for Free is like obviously one of the best and the longest of the best. So, congratulations to you all for being a part of this community. I really believe in you guys. And I think, if you just look at some of the different promos that we have or different themes that you see like for every day, that helps us out a lot to get some content. And we can scroll through your profiles and see what you have. If you update your pictures, that's really important for the marketing team, to keep some updated pictures of yourself and keep it as real as possible, because it's hard to like scroll through every profile and see that we have like older pictures that don't even look like you anymore, and doesn't represent the best of you. So that would help us out a lot. I just wanted to add that in. So thank you very much, everybody. You guys are amazing.
Yes. Can I add something as well? Just want to let you know that I also am working with Jockman Live Twitter page, which has a really good following, so I can get photos on that one as well.
Opportunities to feature and cross promote. So let's get into some of these questions we got. So one of the questions we got from Adriana Russo is, are there plans to use the Flirt for Free USA account? Because I know FRF Europe is its own content and I'd love to show off the American side.
I can answer that really quick. So a couple of years back, we actually got deactivated. Our Flirt for Free account got deactivated. So we created Flirt for Free USA as a backup. We were able to get Flirt for Free back up. So then at that point, we weren't really using Flirt for Free USA, but we're definitely open to creating a new strategy specifically, for regions like USA, and probably using that account. But thanks for asking, Adriana.
Recommend professional pictures for our profiles. So that's totally based on you. Different models have different styles. Some do more selfie types, some do more photo shoots, professional. So your profile, I think, is going to be a lot more personal and based on like what type of model you are in your brand. But like, Charles and Giselle were mentioning earlier, we do different types of content for different brands. So if you don't have any professional photo shoot materials, we may not be able to use your pictures on site banners, but we could still promote you on different channels like Randy Blue or, like Camster and different sites. So still reach out, send us that content so we can figure out the best place to promote you and the type of content you have. Mary Lee asks, if I follow you on TT, I think that's TikTok, do you follow back and promote us on your page?
It's a little hard right now. I'm going through all, and Sam, we're going through all the follows and everything, so we have to go into each and every profile to see if you're one of our Flirt for Free models. So it's a little hard if you don't have us as Flirt for Free, but yes, we will. And usually if we miss you, if you message us, then for sure, we're on it.
So you can email us anytime. We have assist@flirtforfree.com. We have broadcast broadcasting at flirt4free.com. You could DM us as well if you have ideas or if you want us to promote a certain thing. So just reach out. We're always open to suggestions and ideas. Julia says, who can we contact for banners or this kind of promotion? Kind of same thing. Another email we have is content@flirt4free.com. So if you just uploaded a bunch of new pictures to your profile, if you just recorded a super cute video or something, you can always email that content to content@flirt4free.com, and then it goes directly to our marketing team.
As well.
Yes,
And
let
we
me
put
post those
down
real
like
quick.
what content or what type of what does email, which email will get content, which email can get suggestions. So that way we can, go ahead and just make sure that we answer all the questions that come through.
Yes, I'll post that. And then Atika said, I really want to increase my user base, but I'm also concerned with people who do not know what I do seeing me. Any advice?
Did you say?
He said, I want to increase my user base, but I'm concerned with people that don't know what I do for a living seeing me. Any advice? So basically, like, how can a model who wants to be a little more private still use social media as a tool to like help them grow their user base, or still use it as a tool to like convert more users?
First one is, do you want people to know what you do? So you can kind of still get around that if you want to grow your user base. And that's the thing too. It's like, if you don't, who's your audience? So if your user base doesn't know what you do, then what are you using that social media account for, right? So are you using that to just get people that don't know what you do and then convert them over? So that would be the best question for you is, who's your audience? Okay, like you can always make your account private and just have people that or that are your customer base be a part of your social. But when you're private, we can't promote your social media account as well. Okay, but that's a good question. I see a lot of people with private accounts, and it's like, well, how can we promote you? Right? How do we do that for you? So we can always do other things like writing a blog. We can do things that are very specific that connect only to the website as well. So just some suggestions. But that's a good one. That's a good one to explore. Sometimes we want to promote a model and then we're like, oh no, their Twitter's down, but I've got the best video in the world. What do we do? So we'll try hashtags, or we'll use a bit.ly link to take them to the room or to your model page. But that's why we need to have that. What are we promoting? Where are we going to bring that audience, right? Where's the door? Okay. And then once we figure out the entry or the doorway, then we can better promote you. Okay. But it's a good question.
I would say that, Jade Heather said it in the chat that there's always a risk, and I guess that's probably true. But I mean, in the Flirt University material, I know that like we have written extensively about privacy and security, and I've noticed that some models don't even some models that have professional Twitter accounts, they don't have any personal social media. Like, you cannot find them as a real person on social media, and that's how they protect themselves. And like I said, well, like Jade said in the chat, I think that's always a risk, but there are ways to mitigate that risk. And I think like the broadcasting team would probably be the best people to help you out in that regard and advise you.
Email the team our photos so you can have the high quality. Also, what exactly are you looking for site banners and promos? The answer is yes. You can always email us content, but it's always easier if you upload that content to your profile. So if you upload your photos to the gallery section where you can upload the larger sized images, that's the ideal place. And then you can email us to let us know, like, hey, just uploaded some new content. It's very Valentine's Day themed, or it's Easter themed, whatever it is. So our team can take a look and stuff. But yeah, and then in terms of what we're looking for, I think Giselle or Charlene or Angie could go a little more in depth. But one thing that is important is that if you look at specifically the site banners and site promos, it's normally almost full body. It's normally like at least from the knees up. So we can't really use very close up selfie type images for a site promo. So we're normally looking for full body or close to full body, and the posing similar has to be like kind of arms on waist, arms down. We can't have anything super extended because it's hard to impose you on the banner with the other with the lineup of the other models.
License requests, we'll try to put as many examples of poses as well, because sometimes it's like, we want a long horizontal body shot on the bed, right? So we're very specific in some of our promos, but we just want to get the best picture possible. So imagine like this is like our store, and we're trying to find the best shoes, the best jacket, the best product. So we want the very best so that you look good. Okay. But, and broadcasting can also tell you like, hey, you may want to do this dynamic pose, because we're going to be working with broadcasting a lot more to, to bring about like even better banners and GIFs and posts, video posts. Like that's what works right now. It has to move in a certain way. So, we'll get more on that. I think it's good too that we have a list of like just some of the banners have a size, right? Some of them have a resolution. So maybe that's something we need to put together as well. That's a good question.
All these questions, and while we're answering some more, let's do a poll super quick, you guys. So we want to know, how do you want us to contact you when we have a marketing call, when we have a new promotion? Do you guys want us to let you know, like, this is what we need via email? Do you want to pop up in your admin? Do you want us to text you or other, and share in the chat? Because like Angie says, we're doing a lot of really cool, really fun stuff. So we want to know the best way to communicate all these new exciting things with you guys. Ooh, it looks like email is in the lead, and it's anonymous, so we won't know who said what. So feel free to be honest, just answer however you would like. And let's see, what other questions do we have?
Oh, we don't have a poll. Darn. I do.
Let's see. Yes, Emma. So everybody that joined today's webinar, at the end of this webinar, you're going to get a link so you could rewatch it if you joined late, or if you had to step away for a minute. You'll all be able to rewatch it. Emma Boulder asks, how do we get to be featured on the fetish channels? So if you want to be featured on the fetish side of the site, just email us at broadcasting. So you can email either the assist email I put in the chat or the broadcasting, and we can help you out with that.
Mistress Vivian also had that question. Email us, because we are looking for that type of content, fetish content, on my Kinky Chat. So please do send us that. And
there are also some Flirt4Free promos that deal with fetishes too, that we don't have a lot of artwork for. So yeah, we could I'm sure we could put you to work there too.
And then we got two really good questions that are kind of tied together. One is from Mayday and one is from Mary Lee. So Mayday asked, do you recommend using hashtag Flirt4Free on IG and TikTok? And does using that hashtag cause the account to be shadowed? And then Mary Lee asks, what hashtags should we be using to promote?
Sometimes, like, we have to switch it up a little bit, right? I'm seeing though that when we use our branded hashtags, it's great because you're amplifying the brand, but I do know that sometimes I feel like there's a shadow ban attached to it. So we just have to watch that. In terms of like what hashtags can you use, I think it's going to be, we have a branded hashtag, which is the Flirt4Free, but we need to watch that. I'm really concerned about hashtag abuse. In my experience with X videos and Penthouse, where hashtags, they can get us in trouble, we don't use a lot. We don't use a lot. What's more important is that you do the tagging and the retweeting and the commenting to create engagement. But that's something that Giselle can speak to as well. I'm all about having branded hashtags, but we just have to watch it and make sure like we don't get shadow banned. Okay, especially if we have violations and things like that. But anyways, that's a whole new conversation. That's a whole new training, I think. Giselle, anything you want to add to that? Because I know TikTok is weird about content.
Just say be more clothed, more fully clothed. That just helps out a lot. The one thing that we got taken down for on TikTok was because I was watching a girl eating a taco or whatever on her in her bikini, or not even in a bikini, in like lingerie or bra. So a lot of things that my other friends that are in the industry, what they do is they actually are able to they're able to just like wear cute little cover up clothes, more fully clothed, just nothing with bikinis, nothing with lingerie. And we had I believe Jade Heather do a TikTok for us, and we had her dressed sexy, but she just wore like a sexy dress. So we just have to watch that. So but like Instagram is a little bit more forgivable as far as being like in a bikini or lingerie. So I noticed that we haven't had any issues with that. But like, I toe the line with them, and I don't put a lot of hashtags with Instagram, but with Twitter, I mean, we're pretty open. I mean, everyone knows what we do on Twitter. So it's pretty open. We just want the community to grow. And if we could all just engage with one another, that is the one thing that would help us, grow as a community. It's not about like, and if you see one of our promos, like retweet it out so so you can build your customer base. Your customers can see, your friends can, well, your customer friends can see, or whoever, tweet that out if you want to help us grow as a community. And then they go into the site, everybody else engages, all of your other, our whole community engages. It just brings our algorithm up, or it just works with the whole algorithm of the growth. So anyways, and also another thing is if we do promos, I don't know, I wanted to speak on behalf of Charlene, is like, if we could please take a look out for the model content license. That's kind of what holds us back as well. So know that it's going to be coming, and if you check it, if you don't get it, then please check in with us and we'll get it to you right away, because we want to get that content out for you. I know it's a little last minute for some of you guys, but we want to promote you more. We want to feature you more. We want you guys out there. We want to grow. We're helping you. We love what we do, and we see what you guys are doing, and we want to work hard for you. So I just want to let you guys know we have like, a full marketing team behind you and full support of you. So we're right here for you. Whatever questions you have, however way we can help you, please message us or whatever you need. I'm telling you, like, give it to me.
I love it. All right, guys, we're going to answer a few more questions. The next question I see comes from Minnie St. Clair, and she asks, is Flirt going to have more Black, Indigenous, people of color models in upcoming promo materials?
That's a good question. Looking at the diversity of how we look now, that should also reflect as well. This is with the times, right? And that's what we want. That's why we want that content. Okay, so we're diverse. The account will be diverse. That's the future of social media, I think. Good question.
you've noticed, but I've put in a lot of effort into trying to find that. But again, it comes right down to your photos. We need content that's going to fit, our profile, that's going to fit, our look. The pixelation. If you have a pixelated picture, I'm sorry, I can't use that on our nice promos for Flirt for Free. Otherwise, we can use that, for the other white labels that like selfies and stuff of that nature. But if we have like something that we're gonna advertise and promote, we need a little bit more professional pictures.
We'll find you.
Yeah, I'll agree that oftentimes when we are looking, because we're all conscientious of what you're asking about. I mean, and a lot of times it really just comes down to photo quality. If we can't use the photo, we can't use the photo. It's and that's really it. I mean, good photos get in our promos. That's
Also, if you do have an amazing photo, please feel free to DM me. If you have amazing photos and you upload it into your profile, then I will search for you. I'm here for you.
Our next question is from Mary Lee, which is, can we promote our TikToks on our profile? And the answer is yes, 1,000%. If you log into your model admin and you go to the managing your bio section, there's a tab that's called social media. If you click there, you can link your Twitter, your TikTok, and your Instagram. Those will appear on your profile on the site for all customers to see. You can also promote your handles via your chat room, via your topic, anytime on the site. You're always allowed to do that. So 1,000%, we encourage it. And let's see what other questions we have. Do we need to sign up for the other platforms to be featured on there as well? And the answer is no. Once you're on Flirt4Free, you are across, you're on our network. So you're eligible to be posted on any of the brands, and you'll appear on all the white labels. All right, guys, I'm looking. Oh, actually, Mayday is a really good question that kind of ties into the licensing that Giselle was talking about. So if a model has the content on her profile, we don't need the licensing agreement. But what if the model has uploaded content only onto their fan club? Is that like a photo or content we could use, or would it have to be posted on their bio, visible to all?
Able to also use that. We don't necessarily try to use fan club because we know that that's specifically what you want to use for that purpose. So we won't take it on our end and try to use that same content and try to use it for promotion or anything. We'll use that. We'll leave that exclusively for you. But if at any time you guys do want us, if you get new photos, new video, any type of content that's high quality that you would like for us to use, feel free to send it over at any time. And at that point, because you're sending that over to us, we'll start a licensing content agreement with you. And you can just sign that agreement after you read it. Once that's done, then we'll be able to promote you on any of our social accounts.
And I send out all of the model content licensing documents. So at any time, you'll see that it comes from me and DocuSign. Okay, so it's a trusted email, but we'll probably do more of these, and we'll make sure that Carlos, if we have some promos that are not on the calendar, we'll let you guys know what we're looking for. So hopefully we'll get we'll need more TikTok, we'll need more Instagram Reels. Just from our different buckets of content, we'll make sure to identify what we need. That's a good question about content. We just want it all. The more, the better. All of it now. Just right now.
Emma Boulder says, where can we find our promo referral link to share on your Twitter? And that you find in your admin as well. So if you go into your admin, go to ways to make money. It'll be the first option. It's called member bonus. You'll find your referral link there. All right, guys, I'm looking and I think we've answered almost all the questions at this time. I'll see if there's any last minute ones that we haven't gotten to yet, but if there's anything you guys want to close with or say before we go.
I do want to just let you know we are pushing Valentine's, but we're pushing the whole month, right? But that's one of our biggest promos right now. And then we have St. Patty's Day coming up. So I have to ask Carlos, like, what's the best way to communicate with the models? Not just the model content licensing, but like a blast. Like, hey, we're looking for this. We're looking for a model that can do this. So that's something that we can also prepare for Carlos. But that's our big push. We're pushing the model of the month from January. So we just want to keep going. Just keep pushing the promos and keep pushing good content. So that's what I want to close with. Like, we're here. So now that you know us, don't be afraid to say hi. And, you know, we've got a lot of things brewing in the future. So I'm excited. We're excited. Giselle's excited. Charlene, Charles, and Sam. More questions.
I did see one question from Bree. She said, will you be contacting us to approve before posting us if we want to opt out of being promoted?
I think that you kind of have to preemptively opt out of being promoted.
Yeah.
If it's on-site content, if it's like something we've pulled from your bio, if you don't want to be promoted, just let us know, and we have a do not promote list.
Guys, like Angie said, you've met the team, you see the faces behind all the social media, behind all the marketing. So now it's like all about just being comfortable communicating the way you communicate with broadcasting and being open to like trying new things, being open to sending us content, being open to trying TikTok. If you haven't done it, I swear you guys, it's so much fun. I was always like, I will never do a TikTok. I'm too old. Like, that's not my thing. Giselle made it so fun. It's so easy. Like, I'm ready to do more. So don't forget about the Valentine's Day Dub Smash Challenge. Please, we want to see all of you guys posting some super funny. Make it funny, make it sad, make it ridiculous, make it you, but just post it. And yeah, communicate with us. Let us know what you want to do. Let us know when you upload new content. Let us know everything.
Yeah, I just want to throw something out about TikTok. If you just search like hot guy videos or hot girl videos, you'll start to build up a really good algorithm for yourself. So you'll just scroll like hundreds of videos where there will be some random song that's just trending. It's been trending for the last couple months. You can make your own creative video out of it. And as you build up your algorithm, you'll just see more, and that will really inspire you to really get creative with yourself. And you'll get a lot of comments where people will ask you, are you on Instagram? Are you on Twitter? They're going to look at your bio and they're going to want to see more of you, and they'll probably want to see more like harder content from you because you're kind of just teasing them on TikTok. So once they see like your Twitter page, then they'll be like, oh, you know, they're a cam model. I can have a live show with them. So once you build your algorithm on TikTok and just see what other people are doing there, that will really inspire you to get really like awesome with it.
Good point. Oh my gosh. Okay, and let us know what you want to talk about next. So tell Carlos, bombard Carlos.
You just let me know. We want to make this exciting and we want to blow up social media. Flirt for free in 2022.
Ready? Okay. Thank you. Thank you from our team. Thank you so much. Yay, I'm still reading. Look.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time and joining. Thank you for sharing your socials. Thank you for all the amazing questions. And we cannot wait to see new photos, new videos, and TikToks.
Yay. All right. Bye.
All right, guys. See you next
Bye.
time.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.